I know everybody and their mamas talked about this, but it happened. I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday because Monday night football games are coming on. So I know I'm late. I know I'm late on this, but I am so happy. I'm so even though we won the Arizona game, I am so freaking happy that they fired Brian Callahan. Man, he was a terrible coach. He never got them boys to play to a standard that should be placed for Titans. Cam Ward got worse, seemingly worse every week. Besides the Rams game, I feel like is the best game he played all season long. And ever since then, it's been downhill. Even though they got lucky in the Arizona, they got Mike McCoy as the interim head coach. He wasn't bad with the Chargers, but he's not the long-term option. Uh, he's not bad. He's serviceable, but I think Mike McCarthy's going to be the coach. I think he's not really been in retirement. He's just been fired. He got fired from Dallas. So I think he's going to be the Tennessee Titans head coach, or he may be going to the Dolphins, or we'll get Cliff Kingsbury. I think that's going to be the two options. I know people have been talking about John Gruden, but he's getting sued, or he sued the NFL. So I don't see it. To be honest, I don't see that. I would love it, to be honest, as a Titans fan, but I don't see that option for them. So I mean, I believe we can do better than a coach. People have been saying Joe Brady, and I'm like, I don't want a person that's never been a coach before. And Buffalo's Bills offense was good without Joe Brady. Even when I can't remember the dude's name that was offensive coordinator before, they were good with him. They were a playoff contender with him too. So I really don't understand the logic on him. He's a pretty good coordinator, and he had Joe Burrow. He worked with Joe Burrow, which we already had somebody that worked with Joe Burrow at LSU. He worked with Joe Burrow at LSU. We've already been there and done that with Brian Callahan, so I don't see the reason why, to be honest. I don't really like that one at all. Another one I've heard is James Franklin. He couldn't win the big games. Like, what? He could not win the big games at Penn State. How do you think he's going to win big NFL games that are way bigger than the games he's coached? So, no. Mike McCarthy was not a terrible head coach. Like, he really didn't have that much talent. It was CeeDee, Dak. When he had Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and a couple other players, DeMarcus Lawrence, Trayvon Diggs, I think was his rookie year or his second year, something like that. That team was really good, and that was a Mike McCarthy coach team. And I think we need experience. We need experience not just on the roster. We need experience throughout. And I think that would help us out a lot. I think Mike McCarthy is my number one. I don't know. If you're a Titans fan, tighten up. I hope for better days in the future, because I remember the 2019 season like it was yesterday, and that was one of the greatest moments of my life, to be honest. I enjoyed that so freaking much. I loved every moment of it, and it just I wouldn't say it got worse because we were the 1 seed, but you could tell we were not the best team in the league that year. We scratched by a lot of games, scratched and claws. Kind of reminds me of the Vikings last year. We scratched and crawled to a lot of games. Just talent overweighed our issues. And in the playoffs, it didn't overweigh it. Brian Tannehill was the main issue that year. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Let me know what you think in the comments about Brian Callahan get fired and who do y'all want as head coach. All right, y'all have a great night.